postcards that they made for Fort Lauderdale. I don't even know if people do postcards anymore, but that was the most photographed house in town. The guy that owns that house, I like the story behind him because he's a good old rags to riches story. His name is Jack Hutchins, and Jack Hutchins was an average Joe. He punched a time clock. He worked on an assembly line. He worked on the assembly line at the GM plant up in Detroit. And he worked there about the time GM was coming out with air conditioners for their cars. Now, GM was having a hard time with their air conditioner compressors running and running and running and freezing up. So Jack, in his own time, I don't know, his own garage or his own basement, he invented the fix for the problem and a little contraption called the electromagnetic clutch. Now, he tried to sell that fix to GM for $500,000, and GM said, "No, Jack, you work for us, your inventions are ours, we'll just keep it." Jack said, heck no, he quit and he sued, and obviously by the looks of things over there, he won, right? What he got awarded, you guys, after an 8-year legal battle, he got $2.50. But $2.50 for every car, truck, or van that came off the assembly line with factory-installed air conditioning for the life of the patent. The patent was 35 years long. He made, on average, you guys, $19 million a year for 35 years because of that one invention. They could have paid him $500,000, but they paid him hundreds of millions. So good for old Jack. Now, if you noticed anything about that house, you guys, the way it's positioned on the point, the amount of windows in that house, every room in that house has a view of the water. But Jack can no longer enjoy his view today, you guys. He's 88 years old and he's gone legally blind. Don't feel sorry for Jack, though. I read in the Sun Sentinel last summer that he married a 35-year-old cocktail waitress. I think she sees fine.